So I guess you came here for the thumbnail, right? I guess you seen the thumbnail, you wanted to see how to customize your board, and I'm going to tell you the best ways to customize a board, especially for a beginner skater. But this is for any skaters out there that do want to customize their board in a different way. So I'm going to show you guys a few different things. If you're a streamer, you can maybe do something like this. Or if you just like the simple things, you know, you could do... That's fine, don't worry about that. I just dropped my boards. Or you could do something very simple like having different color bolts from here to here. So just let me know which one you guys prefer down in the comments below, and let's just jump right into this. So first thing we're actually going to talk about is my little stream board, which I will get again. So this is what is known as a little bit of grip tape art. Now, again, shout out to all of these people, their links will be all in the description below. But because I'm a streamer as well, which you should go follow me over on twitch.tv/ArtemisEternal, it will be linked down in the description below as well. But what I do is anyone who subscribes to me on Twitch gets their name on the board. So this is a different thing from subs on YouTube and stuff, but that's a different conversation for a different day. So I decided this one's going to be my grip tape art board until this gets filled with all the subs, and I will use my current board until it's broken or, you know, this gets filled up. But another thing you can do is obviously, right, because I'm a streamer, I just decided to do something a bit fun with this, right? So the other things you can do is like draw things like this, or this, or this. And you guys can obviously see that it takes a lot of time and effort to actually do good grip tape art. Now, grip tape art you can do in a million different ways. You can, you know, you can do things like spray paint it. You can draw on with permanent marker or oil-based pens or acrylic-based pens, like these. But you will see a lot of different ways people can customize their grip tape. Now, we'll actually move on to the second point here because it's closely related to doing grip tape art and the stuff like that. So the second thing is actually technically the same thing as grip tape art, but you're not drawing on the board. You're more cutting patterns into the grip tape. Now, I will show you guys what you can do with it right now. Yeah, you guys get it. You guys see that, you know, they're cutting the boards, they're doing all that, and it's just creating a different pattern inside the board's grip tape. Some people prefer this, some people don't. It's all down to personal preference, as per usual with most of these customization things. Another thing you can do is actually customize your wheels quite a lot. Now, you can do anything from hydro dipping them to putting, you know, slip-on decals onto them. Or the most basic and the most easiest way is if your wheels have a graphic on them, you can just flip them. Or you can only flip like the bottom left and the top right or something like that. Just have them diagonally flipped and stuff. So you could do something like that because why not? It's not going to change your board too much, it's not going to change it, but it's going to be enough of a customization that you can do something. Now, we've started with the grip tape, we're on to the wheels, so next we'll go into more of the trucks and bushings kind of area, where you can just customize different things. So you can, you know, you can hydro dip the trucks, which I wouldn't recommend. I would not recommend doing that, just especially if you're doing a lot of grinds and stuff, because they can just get stuck and all that, so there's no really any point. So what I would suggest is doing something like customize your bushings, like have different colored bushings. And for those of you who do not know what the bushings are, which I know there are a few beginner skaters in my community here. So this little plastic bit between the truck and the actual holder, if my other board would stop trying to fall, that would help. But that is the bushing, and you can change the color of that. So what I would suggest there is you can hydro dip them like I've suggested before, or you could also just get, you know, brand new bushings, which a lot of us do need, especially if we've been skating for a while. But what those do are just kind of just a quick explanation for the beginners in the audience. Basically, bushings are what makes you turn and what makes you not turn as fast. It makes the turns controllable. That's the easiest way to do it. To say it, even not do it. Oh well, just leave that in because I know it's getting left in because future Artemis will think it's funny. But yeah, so the next thing I would say is obviously the bolts, which again is to do with the trucks and all that. So a lot of skaters, what they do, like even myself, I do, is actually have colored bolts or like two different bolts at the top just to denote what's the tail and what's the nose. So I've got the nose here, I've got the tail here. Nose has my colored bolts, tail has my normal bolts. Another way for, again, beginners in the audience to tell what's a nose and what's a tail is you kind of have to look at it from like eye level, and I can tell even from here that is the nose and that's the tail because this has a bit bigger of a dip and this has a bit less of a dip. But again, that's just a thing for you beginners who want to know what your nose and tail actually is. But a lot of skaters tend to customize all that stuff because it's just things that they notice. It doesn't have to be something that everyone notices, but you can change a lot of things. And seeing as we are on the conversation of trucks now, we'll do the next thing, the thing that the trucks are attached to, which is the actual bottom of the deck or the graphic of the deck. Now, there's a few things I can suggest to do here, and this really comes down to what time and what effort you've got in, or what you want to put in. A cheap and easy way, cheap and basically no effort on your part aside from buying these, is stickers.
Hey there, guys. Future Artemis here. Sorry, but my mic cut out on that. My lavalier mic cut out on that specific part when I was recording this. So you've got editor Artemis doing the last bit of the video, I guess. So, like I was saying, the cheapest way is to customize your deck anyway is to buy stickers, and you can buy sticker packs on Amazon. You can buy them at your local skate shop. You can buy them damn near anywhere. So yeah, if you want to go and support your local skate shop a little bit, you can buy a few sticker packs and all that. A lot of companies, when you do buy like trucks or bearings or anything like that, you usually get at least one or two stickers in those products as well. So just make sure if you do want to do stickers, just be careful where you put them, because again, if you're a beginner, it's okay to put them anywhere. You're not exactly going to be doing board slides, and you're not going to be doing anything like that. But as you get more advanced, you'll notice that stickers kind of do their job and stick when you try to do grinds and stuff like that. So try and keep them pretty close to the trucks or something, somewhere you're not really going to grind on a whole bunch, and you should be fine. But the next couple of things take a bit more time, a bit more effort, and a bit more money, I would say. And the first one of those is making a shaped deck out of an old board. So, say you've battered and bruised this other board, you've got a new board anyway. What most skaters do is they tend to shape their other boards and get cruiser trucks and cruiser wheels, or mainly cruiser wheels, and just get a few truck riser pads, and put them on the bottom of the board to stop wheel bite and stuff, and that becomes their cruiser board. And they make it a custom shape, and the only thing with custom shaped boards is they are a bit weird to ride if you've never rode one before. But again, stick to the basics, stick to what you know. Again, it does take a little bit of woodworking skill and all that to actually get a decent shaped board. You can buy shaped boards, but if you want to do it yourself, use an old board and get some practicing on it first. Now, the next thing and the last thing is spray painting your own graphic. Now, you can do this by stenciling, you can do it freehand, you can do it whatever way you want. Just make sure that you put lacquer on afterwards, because that's what makes a skateboard slide on the wax and stuff. And it holds up a bit more in hot and cold weathers if you put the lacquer on. If you just spray paint it, it's not going to grind very well, it's going to stick a lot, it's going to, you know, get torn up pretty quickly. So, again, a bit of spray paint, bit of lacquer, and you should be good to go and make your own thing. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys learned something. And now you, yes, you can go and customize your board however you see fit. Now, next week's going to be a little bit of a different video, or not so different, but it's going to be more about how skaters save money and how you can prolong the life of your board without having to spend a lot of money. So, if you're interested in that, stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video of whatever I do. And as always, happy skating. Peace.